We never wrote it down or gave it any proper name. It lived instead between the pauses in our conversation, in the way I'd hold the door and wait a half step longer, in the way you turned to tell me something before anyone else. The story had its own good chapters, its own kind of weather, warm spells and a quiet frost, and long, unhurried seasons. We had our peaks and valleys, and our late September evenings that I would not trade away for anything that's louder. I think about the ending now, the way you think about a closing, how a book can finish well without you wanting it to end. Our story had that quality of something finished cleanly, a thing that mattered quietly and asked for nothing more. Our story lived in the silence, in the margins of the everyday. It didn't need the daylight to be real. Some of the truest things are kept that way. Watched you build your life from somewhere past the window. The way a man watches a river he once swam. I didn't need a seat at the table to be grateful. The knowing you were alright was enough for where I stood. When word came through you'd had a hard and broken autumn, I sat with that a good long while, alone inside my truck. I didn't call because I had no claim to call on, but I thought about you every morning for a month. They say a love unreached is just a wound that never healed, but I never saw it that way. Through the years, it was more like a lamp I kept burning in a window for a house that may not need the light, but has it all the same. If you've ever kept a quiet place inside yourself for someone who may never know, you don't have to explain it here. I stayed where you couldn't see, held on to something neither of us claimed. I kept it like a photograph, kept face down in a drawer, real enough to keep, too tender to explain. We were careful with each other, the way you're careful with a flame. Cupped our hands around it so the wind would never take it. But somewhere in the careful, we forgot to let it breathe. And a flame that can't breathe long enough will find its own way out. I hid it out of kindness so you wouldn't have to carry it, and I believe you did the same for reasons just as good. We were both so busy sheltering each other from the feeling that we sheltered it right out of anything it might have been. I find a kind of irony in how we both were trying to protect the very thing we accidentally lost. Two people with the same good heart in opposite directions, and the space between us grew too wide before we knew. The feeling we hid too well, protected from the world and from each other. We meant to keep it safe and instead kept it sealed. And safe and sealed aren't always the same thing. who hear the sentence before the sentence, who meet you somewhere past the words you actually spoke. You were one of those, the kind that makes a man feel less alone than he has any ordinary right to feel. I'd trail off in the middle of a thought, and you would finish. The part I hadn't found the courage yet to reach. Not always with precision, but with something close enough, close enough to make me feel less lost inside my own head. I've talked to people since who speak in full and able sentences and still leave me alone inside a crowded room. What I miss isn't conversation, it's that underneath thing, the part of being heard that happens in the quiet underneath. You heard me without words, and the half said and the almost and the long pause. You listened past the surface of the things I gave you, down to where the real ones live and breathe. Never laid it at your feet the way a younger man might. Never made a scene or wrote a letter in the night. I held it like a stone worn smooth from years of turning over, familiar in the hand and warm and quietly my own. There are loves that ask to be declared, and loves that ask for nothing, that are satisfied to live inside the man who holds them. Mine was of that second kind. It didn't need an answer, it just needed room to be what it already was. Now in the later stretch of things, I look back without sorrow. The love I never spoke did not become a wound. It kept itself so quietly that it never got the chance to harden into something other than what love should be. The love that stayed unspoken never went to waste. It aged the way good things do, slow and sure. Some loves need to be said out loud to live, and some are made complete by staying pure. There was an evening in the middle of an ordinary autumn, when something in the room held still and offered us a door. We both felt the stillness. I could see it in the way you stopped mid-sentence and looked somewhere past the window frame. I don't blame either one of us. We were the careful kind, the kind that weighs a thing before they let themselves begin. But the moment had its own terms, and it didn't wait for weighing. And by the time we looked again, it had already gone. I've replayed that particular quiet evening more than once, not to punish myself, but just to understand it better. I think we both knew what we had and what it would require, and chose the life we had already over. What was possible you've ever watched a moment close, like a door you didn't open, you already know there's nothing here that needs explaining. We let the moment pass us by, not out of fear, but something gentler than that. We chose the quiet life we knew over the unknown one, and I've made my peace with that. Most days I have. If silence could carry what the voice is too afraid to, I'd send you back every evening that I kept to myself, the ones where I sat near you and felt something I honored by choosing not to trouble it with language it didn't need. There is a whole life lived inside the unnarrated hours, where the real things happen slowly and without an audience, where you press a hand to glass and feel the winner on the other side, and someone in the room behind you doesn't ask you why. I have arrived at the conclusion late, but without bitterness, that silence handled well is its own form of tenderness. That the story of a love isn't only in the telling, but in the living of it quiet, day by ordinary day. If silence could tell our story, it would not need many pages or much light, just a window and a moment and two people being present, and the long unhurried mercy of the night. And somewhere in the dark, after the music settles, there's still a room inside you where the quiet lives, and it holds everything you never had the words for. Is there something you carried quietly, a feeling you never put into words? or a moment you let pass without saying what you meant to say. Or maybe there's a line from these songs that came closest to something true in your own life. Whatever it is, leave it here if you'd like. Sometimes the quietest things deserve a place to land.